Welcome to MOC TV. Please like, share, and subscribe. How did Francis Ngannou transition from a life of poverty in Cameroon to the top of the UFC heavyweight division? Francis Ngannou's story begins in Batie, Cameroon. Born on September 5, 1986, Ngannou's early years were marked by hardship. Poverty meant he had to work in a sand quarry from a young age, laboring under the hot sun to support his family. Yet, despite these humble beginnings, Ngannou held on to a dream of something more. That dream led him to Paris, France, where he discovered a new passion: combat sports. This newfound interest was a revelation for Ngannou. He was drawn to the discipline, the challenge, and the raw physicality of the sport. It was in Paris that he began training in boxing and various martial arts disciplines, eventually deciding to pursue a career in mixed martial arts. From sand quarries to sandbags, Ngannou's journey was just beginning. When did Ngannou step into the world of professional MMA, and what was his initial impact? The year was 2013 when Francis Ngannou first dipped his toes into the MMA waters. With a background in boxing and a variety of martial arts disciplines, he was more than ready to make some waves. His imposing physique and knockout power were quickly noticed, marking his arrival into the MMA scene with a bang. 2 years later, in 2015, Ngannou took the plunge into the UFC. His debut was nothing short of explosive. With each thunderous punch and kick, he showcased his incredible strength and knockout ability. His early fights were a clear testament to his power, leaving his opponents in the dust and the audience in awe. His reputation as a feared heavyweight grew rapidly, as did the anticipation for his future matches. Ngannou was swiftly carving a path of destruction in the UFC. He was on a journey, and it was clear that nothing would stand in his way. How did Ngannou climb the UFC ranks, and how did he handle his first major setbacks? Well, after making a name for himself in the UFC, Ngannou's climb up the ranks was swift and decisive. He dismantled established fighters like Andrei Arlovski and Anthony Hamilton with his formidable knockout power. These victories weren't just wins, they were statements, sending a clear message that Ngannou was a force to be reckoned with. But every journey has its hurdles. Ngannou's first major setback came in January 2018 when he faced Stipe Miocic for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. Despite the hype, Ngannou lost to Miocic via unanimous decision. Then he faced Derek Lewis in a bout that was heavily criticized for its lack of action. These setbacks were significant, but they didn't break Ngannou. Instead, they fueled his determination to improve and come back stronger. Despite the setbacks, Ngannou was down, but he was not out. How did Ngannou bounce back from his losses and claim the UFC Heavyweight Championship, you may ask? Well, it was a journey defined by resilience and an unwavering belief in his abilities. After facing a couple of setbacks, Ngannou found redemption in emphatic victories over Curtis Blades and Cain Velasquez. His performances were nothing short of spectacular, showcasing a more strategic approach and improved skills that once again set the MMA world abuzz with talks of a title shot. In March 2021, Ngannou got his chance at redemption in a rematch with Stipe Miocic at UFC 260. The fight was a testament to Ngannou's growth as a fighter. He displayed a calculated aggression that culminated in a devastating second-round knockout, securing his victory and crowning him the UFC heavyweight champion. With a thunderous knockout, Ngannou had finally reached the pinnacle of the UFC. What does Ngannou's journey mean for the UFC, and what lies ahead for him? The tale of Francis Ngannou is a shining example of the transformative power of the human spirit. His extraordinary journey from the sand quarries of Cameroon to the glimmering glory of the UFC championship has inspired countless individuals, both within and outside the realm of combat sports. Ngannou's reign as the heavyweight champion has not only solidified his place in the annals of UFC history, but also underscored the global reach of the sport. His story serves as a beacon of hope, proving that no matter where you come from, with hard work and determination, you can conquer the toughest of challenges. As for the future, Ngannou continues to stand tall as the reigning champion, showcasing his improved skills and strategic prowess. His hunger for victory remains undiminished, promising more thrilling bouts and inspiring moments in the years to come. From the sand quarries of Cameroon to the top of the UFC, Francis Ngannou's journey is a testament to the power of perseverance and belief. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And his story is far from over.